Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Canes will kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the USF Bulls offense comes on the field first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Norton.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Quick catch over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. It's a run. Running back's got it. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Powers through. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bulls will have to kick this away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. For the Hurricanes, offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
2nd down play coming up. throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quick throw to the left. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Brown. The sure hands, it's Williams. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. The back's got it. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important second down play coming up. That's caught. It's Nimrod. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fourth down completion to the left. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Man, I'm surprised the defense didn't crowd the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, you've got to eliminate those short, easy throws for the quarterback. Take those easy throws away, and maybe you get off the field.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Off offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down, the 17.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Bulls looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Looks to the left, pass caught. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. They were not going to catch him that time. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The USF offense is back out there now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't forward at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Wolves will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the return. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On the run, it's Fletcher. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Beck. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The tight end has got it. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Canes pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Brown. Caught over the middle, it's Singleton. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking for some space, it's Norton. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Nimrod. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Brown. Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Oh, what a move. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score Miami 14, South Florida 7.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Beck. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Is nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Bulls will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So second down after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. Fighting him off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Norton. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To throw, it's Brown. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Love the call by this defense playing dime coverage on that third down, and they do a nice job of not just selling out against the receivers. Quarterback took off, but the defense had enough awareness to keep him short of the first down mark.
The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. And he'll set up to throw. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Joseph. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Handoff running right. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Beck. The receiver grabs it. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback keeps the football. Loses the ball behind the line. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Canes. The defense produces 6 points. A Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. USF offense is back out there now. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Norton. They stop him right at the 24.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Singleton. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Norton. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Norton. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Bulls are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass, it's Brown. Down, out comes the field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Could take it all the way. At the 10. He's going to score in the pick 6. Touchdown, USF.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Miami 24, South Florida 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They're going to run it here. Spinning out of the tackle.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. To throw, it's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. The short hands, it's Daniels.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. And make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's going to hand this off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kickoff.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. He's going to take off here. Gets some space around the 30. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Dropping back, it's Brown. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Bulls looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Touchdown, Bulls. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24.
That makes the score Miami 31, St. Louis 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
They'll hand it off. He's free around the 15. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. To the air, it's Brown. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Moves out of the pocket. Great cut there. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But it could go for two to try to take the lead.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Here's the second down play. To the air. It's back. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but
You almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. Now here he goes. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Back to pass. It's Beck. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Oh, what an answer by this offense, putting up a touchdown in the very first play. Decision time. Do you tie it up with the extra point, or do you try to go for the win with a 2-pointer?
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And the point after is good.
That ties the game at 38 all.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Brown. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. Brings up second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He keeps it on a design run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Brought down near the 4-yard line. First and goal, USF.
So the offense has a first and goal now here in the second overtime. He's looking to throw. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Number 19.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Wolf. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
44, Miami, 38.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Back to throw. It's Speck. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they answer in overtime.
Love this call here to be able to come up with this touchdown here in this second overtime. It works. Nice touchdown. And now that the game tied, remember, you can't kick the extra point. The rule is you have to go for 2. Let's see what they go with to see if they can win this game.
Comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. A chance to win it right now. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Design quarterback run. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. No, he stops short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.